Hello, and welcome to this episode of DOTV Presents Friday Night D&D. Not Swashbuckler series. No, unfortunately, Lewis is going to be unable to play tonight. He might still be in the chat though, so we'll see if he's out there. So it's going to be an episode of D&D Me, where we play solo D&D, aka DM-less D&D, aka I'm the pseudo DM playing D. It's kind of a thing. So I'm using proper English. I'm using the Solo Adventurers Toolbox that is a PDF you can find on DM's Guild, which makes playing D&D without a DM possible. Here, I think we can back out of our intro and do that. You're gonna see me doing all sorts of stuff here. We should probably. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, DM-less D&D. And we have a couple of characters made that I will be playing in this. And I will kind of demonstrate how we use the Solo Adventurers Toolbox. Our good friend Steve has spent some time putting links together for personal use. So that's something that you can always do too. Otherwise, there's lots and lots of charts and tables in the book, and lots of dice rolling involved just to kind of set scenes and whatnot, figure out what's going on, because, I mean, otherwise you're just telling a story, right? So, kind of go with that. Missy is in here as well. You'll hear her from time to time, probably. Let's get to our game screen. Of course, I knew I should have checked it first. There we go. Okay. So I'm still going to use the same campaign setting that we are doing for Swashbuckler series. It's easy. I've already got that book and this awesome map already. That will give us kind of a launching point, but I don't want this to blend too much with the Swashbuckler series, so I want the main focus of that to be on Lewis's character, Traxador. I don't want the viewers to be thinking about what's going on with Jimothy and Bartholomew. Thank you, Toasty Cat, for helping name those. At least the first one. And yeah, so I think we'll go to a different area on the map. And here, I'm going to actually bring this to where I can look at it a little bit better. Alright, now from what I know about the campaign setting, this region down here is like the main Southern Isles. Of course, I can't reach my tablet. All right. That's like the main where a lot of the civilization is, and then over here, these are like the colonies, the new colony areas. This are what are called the Pirate Isles. This is where like the elves and stuff, the Fae are. This is the rough regions, icy, rocky. Not really super familiar with this over here. And of course the campaign setting gives you adventure hooks, but we're not looking for that. We just want a good place to kind of set off and again not take away from Traxador's story. So yes, here we are. It's funny too, as I was looking over some more of the lore of the region. Specifically like the deities and whatnot. Okay. Then we have the southern nations, like I pointed out. That's these over here. Pirate Isles. The Forest Realm, that's what they refer to this as. Maradi Archipelago. Where is that? Stone Tusk. Storm Wind. I hope that's not like a infringement. Hi Galaxy, hello, thanks for stopping in. I will stop by once you get online later on. I'm not sure how long I will be on here. Since yes. Just trying to determine what region we want to go to. North and Untamed Wilds, there's the map's edge. Of course, under the seas. We don't want to start off under the seas. How are we doing tonight? Anybody who stopped in for a visit? You know, let's just do this more random. So we've got here, north, northeast, east, and so on. That's 3, 8. So I'll roll a d8, and one will be north, and we'll go clockwise, and we'll kind of figure out what region of the map Jimothy and Bartholomew will be starting in. Alright, a 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, southwest. That's looks like the southern nations. Although, let's see. Yeah. Barushi, Tavera, Varachi, Zolan, and Zavros. A lot of these names sound like just on the verge of copyright. And I mean, some of them straight out are. Stormwind. That's from World of Warcraft. I mean, sure, I guess you can't just trademark Stormwind as... Or can you? Maybe. There's probably a real-life city called Stormwind somewhere. Maybe. If not, there should be. Anyways. That's the wrong part of the map. So let's zoom in a little bit. Gotta make sure, hopefully... Yeah, you can see pretty well right there, I would think. Alright. So if we go southwest, we could be... Yeah. Let's just go with Tavera. I don't want to start out in the city, because I start out in the city a lot of times. I should bring like those character sheet stuff. Throw the character sheets up on the other monitor. That way it'll be easier. Less clutter here. Okay. So we know a little bit about Jimothy and Bartholomew. We know that Jimothy is a half-orc. He's a ranger. He goes two-weapon fighting style. Bartholomew is a dwarf. Circle of Spores druid. Bobby's page is taking forever to load here. I have to try and bring that up again. It's always laggy like this. Well, that's weird. It got rid of his token. Oh, it made him a NPC also. What the heck? Alright, that's not right. Ah, it like deleted everything. Yeah, bad news. Bobby's not ready. Oh, wait. That was the wrong one. There's still something wrong. Pardon me. Come on, Bobby. I don't know why a sheet won't load. Alright, idea. We'll just do that instead. We'll reload Roll20 real quick. Hey, it's not game night if there aren't technical issues, am I right? Alright. Okay, good. Finally, they are starting to work. Perfect. Alright, so Tavera, let's see what... I guess we could start by seeing what they know of the area. And let's see. Lots of characters I don't need tonight. The focus will be on these two. Why do you have missing hit points, Jimothy? We're starting fresh here. That's weird, his life bar still shows that it's off. Oh, of course nothing held. Oh, this is how you set up your tokens at any rate. It was supposed to be set up already. The nameplate. You know what, that's probably why I didn't do it. Because I didn't do that part before. I'm going to do the same for him. And now hopefully they hold. Alright. So, back to Tavera. 32, so that's like 34 in this one. It's one of the things I don't like about a lot of PDFs is the page numbers are off against the table of contents because, you know, they count the cover and, like, you know, those introductory pages as pages. This tells me I want to be on page 32, so probably means 34. Yep, there we go. So we will begin by seeing what our heroes here know of the area, and that'll determine how much of this I read. Jimothy, let's do a skill check. Let's see. I guess it would probably be history would make the most sense. Hey, 18 is pretty good. We'll have Bobby do one too. And yep. That's right, Jimothy's got a +0 to his history, and Bartholomew is a whole +1, but at least it turns out Jimothy is familiar with Tavera, so why don't we read a little bit. So Tavera is the capital city of Crownport, like what we saw on the map. Oh yeah, that's right. And then it's ruled by an archpriest. That's interesting. So, okay. Over 100 years ago, Tavera was a monarchy like most of its neighbors. Since then, the archpriest has taken absolute control over life in the Taveran theocracy enforced by the Knights of Tavera. With the strongest navy and a central location for trade, Tavera has risen to become the most powerful of the southern nations. Tavera wars with pirates, privateers, smugglers, and enemies of the goddess Teva. So that's good. I can actually go into that later. Visitors to the capital should know that using magic other than divine magic, dancing, drinking, and dueling are all outlawed. Dude, guys, I don't think Jimothy and Bartholomew are gonna like this city at all. I sure as hell don't. Let's see. As a natural evolution, several dozen subterranean drinking houses have sprung up around the city, giving people a safe place to unwind with ale or wine after a hard day's work and dance to the music of minstrels bold enough to play these establishments. Okay, maybe it could be a little fun. With an 18 though, I think that might be knowledge that Jimothy, that seems, you know, slightly above the pay grade. You know what? We'll do a yes, no question. And let's see if I set this up right. It did. Good. And you can't see any links there. Oh, you see my links, but you don't see any address. That's good. So yes or no? Have to get a result, and it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. I don't see why it would be possible or impossible for him. It's probably less likely, so we'll go with unlikely. Okay, yeah. So Jimothy doesn't know about the the subterranean drinking establishments. Far from the watch of the archpriest, separated by the Mother's Mountains that bisect the island in a north-south line, the city of Westara is lax in enforcing these strict laws. It hosts a thriving black market, making it a major hub for smugglers. So that sounds more along the lines of where Jimothy and Bartholomew are probably starting this journey. We don't really need to worry about that. Crown Port. Like I said, we're not going to Crown Port. Screw that place. At least for now. Maybe we'll check it out in the future. Westara, though. Okay. Let's see. Let's do it. See if we can do like a detailed history check on Westara. History. Yep. There we go. That seems appropriate. Just for fun, we'll let Bobby make one roll too. And that checks out. Okay. So we don't know squat about Westara. That's fine. We don't need to, right? Okay, so using the solo adventures toolbox. Let's see what. Alright, just do that. Alright, so here we are. Tavera, the city of Crownport. There's an island called Haven right there, too. No, there's the mountains there. And then there's Westara. So, I believe we'd probably be out in this area here. It looks like what, grassland, plains, that sort of thing. We'll go with that. So, we are going to be on a quest. Let's find out what this quest is. Alright. Problem. Execution of innocent party plan. The result is to protect or eliminate the threat. Source. Natural disaster reveals something. Make sure you have a notebook handy. I'm going to be taking lots of notes. Alright, so execution of innocent party. And this is being planned, so it hasn't. It's not like we're walking into the middle of an execution. Somebody's planning on executing. They're planning on executing an innocent man. That's the problem. Result. Well, ideal result, I guess, right? Protect, eliminate. Protect or eliminate the threat. And the source. So this one doesn't really make a lot of sense. Natural disaster reveals something. Well, the natural disaster could reveal, it could be like an earthquake, right? It could reveal the evidence that proves this person is innocent. Anyone who's in the chat, feel free to chime in. Also, we have added some cool new things, I don't know. You can roll the dice in chat if you so choose. That's It's always fun. Do that with exclamation mark roll. How about that? It's got a 15 there. Okay. Anyway, so that's what we got for that. No, this thing doesn't give me those. Missing a few tables. And we need to make some percentile dice rolls here. Well, actually, we're going to need more details first. So for that, we need to go to the situations table. Strangle. So they're going to hang him. Let's roll another one. Intimidate. Yeah, there's kind of a theme. Oh, that sucks. You guys can't even see him. It's fine. Intimidate. Let's roll another. Unveil. And slaughter. We gotta get some words that make sense here. Lament. I'll do one more. Collaborate. Stop. Oh, sorry. Excellent. Just check things here. We'll go back to this screen. So there's a theocracy. It's mostly over here in Crownport, but being that this is part of the nation, some of it leads over there too. So with that, Jimothy Bob Thowley are traveling to Westera. They're traveling to Crownport from Westera. That's going to put them in the wilderness. But they've uncovered the evidence. The evidence. What is the evidence? Let's see, going off of the strangle, intimidate, unveil, slaughter, lament, collaborate. So, I mean, perhaps they think that the accusers think that the accused is responsible for a huge slaughter. Maybe he strangled whoever did the killing, strangled the victims. That's way too much. It's way too much. We need more words because that's just not going to cut it. Conceal, pounce, and address. Honestly, I don't really like how this quest. I don't like this quest. This isn't a good quest for us. Let's try a new quest. Okay. This is better. An important item, message, person needs transporting. I think we're going with a message because source found journal, owner missing. That's the message. The result is revenge. There we go. Anywho. Oh, hello, the Maharishi. Welcome. We are doing DM-less D&D this evening. We are using something called the Solo Adventures Toolbox to sort of pseudo DM ourselves, and it involves a lot of dice rolls, and our good friend Steve has compiled a lot of them into clickable tables, and we're using that. And that's what you're seeing on the stream right now. So if we go back to the map. But yes, thank you for joining us, and feel free to follow if you are enjoying this. This is merely one of the streams we do. We also do a campaign on Sundays, the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. That's run by David, who plays Robert in our main game, which is Mondays. That's the lead Defenders of the Veil theme. Defenders of the Veil feed. Thank you. Yeah, it was awesome. I just had to ban my first troll. Sweet. Alright, so back to these words. Yeah, strangle, intimidate, unveil, slaughter, lament, collaborate, conceal, pounce, and address. What kind of a story can we tell out of that? So that's part of what this is trying to piece together what we're actually going with here. So we're going with the important message, which is this journal. It needs to be delivered. Probably. So it says the owner is missing. So we found this journal. We found a journal. And there must be something important. Oh, the result is revenge. Maybe instead of the result being revenge, we find this journal. The owner is missing. There's something in there about a revenge. Maybe they were kidnapped. For that, let's roll on the yes and no table. Was the owner kidnapped? Modifier. It's possible, so we'll just submit. And we got a no. Okay. So they were not kidnapped. Was the owner killed? Was the owner killed? No. The owner wasn't kidnapped. The owner wasn't killed. Maybe did the owner get trapped? Like Timmy fell down the well. Let's see. No. Not dead, not kidnapped, not trapped. Maybe... Ooh, do we get to... Okay, maybe is the owner on another plane of existence? Yes, alright, there we go. So the missing owner is on another plane. How we're going to come to this conclusion has yet to be seen, but that's what this is all about. So the missing owner is on another plane. And I figure there must be clues inside the journal. So I think with that, we're gonna have to see what Jimothy and Bartholomew are thinking here. They're gonna have to do investigation checks in the journal to find clues that could potentially lead them to seeking out a path into the Feywild, or wherever, because we haven't determined where yet. So let's see if we can get some clues first. I'll have Jimothy do a investigation. Actually, let me check their sheets. Who's better at this sort of thing? Not Jimmy. And Bobby's got a +1, so that's better than nothing. We'll have Bobby do an investigation check with advantage because Jimmy's going to be trying to assist. A 14 isn't bad. I think with that they ought to be able to find some information. So, back to the Q&As. Let's just be direct with our questions. And it's neither unlikely or less likely or more likely that any one of these guesses is a yes or no. So, is the missing owner in the Feywild? No. Okay. How about the Nine Hells? Nope. Shadowfell? Maybe. Okay. Or maybe they're kind of trapped between. That could be interesting. Alright. Missing owner is trapped. No, they're not trapped, as we determined that earlier. Augment Pound's address. Well, they have determined that this owner is on the Shadowfell somehow. There's hints in the journal. They're going to have to travel to the city. Let's see. Let's roll a d4. We'll do a d4 plus 2. That's how many days away from the city they are. 5 days travel. Okay. And That's certainly doable. We've got some options in the Solo Adventures toolbox that aren't worked into this system yet, but that's okay. I've got that covered. Nope, that's not the right one. Here we go. Now, traveling. So, we'll begin with the weather. Close up some of these. Actually, let's begin by determining the weather. Here, we'll roll it in chat. Okay, so that tells us that it is it's winter weather. Winter weather, guys. It's raining. Alright, so maybe it's like early winter where it hasn't quite gotten that cold. And plus, this is like a more tropical area, I should say. So, yeah, rain in the wintertime, that makes more sense. More equatorial. It's gonna be warmer. That stuff don't stay frozen for long, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so it is raining this day. And they don't have horses or carts or anything like that. He's got Jimothy, he's a ranger, and Bartholomew's a druid. These guys they're rugged. So we've got weather. Now, well, winter time it's probably going to be low density. So we do 2 checks for the day and 1 check for each night. And it's 5 days, so that's going to be a total of 15 percentile dice rolls. Ooh, the first day, something happens. Now we'll go to the encounters table. Encounter by area, working on it. It's wilderness encounters. Oh, a sinkhole is opened up nearby. Okay. Is it very nearby? No. Okay, so is it going to impede Jimothy's and Bartholomew's journey to the city to, do their quest? Maybe. So they could go around it and I mean, how big of a sink? Well, I don't know. Some sinkholes get pretty big, I guess. Yeah, I mean, they can just kind of go around it that way. Do it like that. So I'll just add an extra half day's journey. Okay, day 2. Nothing but 1 at night. Uh-oh. Nighttime wilderness encounter. Ooh. Alright, bounty hunters are searching for a fugitive. Could it possibly, perhaps be our missing journaler? to find out. Okay, so Jimothy and Bartholomew, who's got the first watch? Who takes the second watch today? Yeah, we've got so instead of doing that, we'll do the what wakes you. Instead, I'll roll D100 in the chat. Anyone can roll at any time they so choose. Ooh, a 4. So a loud noise is what wakes Jimothy and Bartholomew. And they are going to be on edge. So we got bounty hunters. They're looking for a fugitive. How many bounty hunters are there? Oh wait, you know what? Yeah, we'll ignore that because we can go off of the encounters table. I'll have to find that chart, conversion table. Actually very close. Okay. So RPCs are level 4. 2, let's see. We'll make this a medium encounter. Just because they didn't really give us any details to work with. So 2 PCs level 4 medium translates to a 1 PC level 5. Level 5 medium. We got 1 CR 1/2 and 2 CR 1/4 monsters. So we know that we want these to be like bounty hunter types, so we can kind of roll for that. This is grassland. One CR 1/2 and 2 CR 1/4. Doesn't work. Is that literally okay? A null works. Let's go ahead and throw a null onto our map. Perhaps. Perfect. And we'll just throw that over there for now. I'll move them to there just because we don't know what the 1/2 or the 1/4 are going to be. So that won't do it. Or Null Witherling. I mean, that makes sense. It goes with it. Is that one of the options? Oh, yeah. Alright. So these bounty hunters are gnolls. Who'd have thunk it? Pop those out. Awesome. Okay. I need another one of those. And then we'll roll a d8 for each one to see how far away they are when their loud noise wakes us up. Switch. Six, 3, 3. That's not going to be too good for our boys. In fact, they'll probably be like that. 3, 5, 6. I think that's it. Alright. They will get a surprise round. And just because we are going into a battle. Alrighty. Bring up the initiative tracker. We'll go over here. This is not going to be good. Okay, we've got our initiatives. Now this first one is going to be a surprise round because our boys are sleeping. This is no bueno. No. From here... He's just gonna, he'd be attacking prone. Well, actually, we would have sat up. So, I mean, I would still call it attacking prone at ranged. He doesn't have to be at range, though. He can move up. He's got a spear, and he's gonna, yeah, he can move 30 feet. You bet he can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He can take on either one of them. And since Gnoll bounty hunters aren't going to be anywhere near as cordial as like maybe human ones, yeah, it kind of makes sense that they would attack, but we can check monster intention, highly alert and on guard. Yeah, that doesn't really help us. Reactions. Alright, well, we know that for when that happens. Excuse me. Anyways, so 50-50. Two-handed spear. He's gonna attack Jimothy, I guess. That makes the most sense right there. Ooh, a 16. Guess, yeah, 16. I think at 16 it's gonna hit. It meets, it beats. So that does some damage. That does 8 piercing. Uh-oh. We're already off to a great start. Alright, next this Gnoll. 10, 15, 20. Oh yeah, they've got some strategy. And I don't know, what is a Gnoll Witherling? Oh, it's basically... looks like an undead Gnoll. I think it is. Basically. More or less. Yeah, it understands Gnoll but can't speak, so it must be... yeah, medium undead. Anyways, it comes around, it gets a multi-attack. Ooh. The Gnoll didn't get a multi-attack, did it? No, it just got one. Multi-attack, so... one with the bite and one with the club, or 2 with the club. And I think he's just going to be whacking with the club. Whack, whack. Oof, oof. Poor Jimothy. He got hit twice for 5 and 4 bludgeoning damage. Total of 9 there. Ouch. This is not going well. Watch me TPK. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Alright, so after that, it would be Jimothy, but this is a surprise round, sadly. Yeah, this is really not good. It's going to be the other Noel Witherling, and this one's going to come up behind Bartholomew, and it's going to do the same thing that its brethren did. It's going to double club. 20 and an 18 because he has advantage for flanking. Both hit. That's going to be a total of 8 bludgeoning damage on our Spore Druid. Alright. End of the round, and now top of the round, the Knoll goes, and it tries to stab at Jimothy again. This time with advantage. And misses! Jimothy somehow manages to... The Knoll comes in with the spear with both hands, just all fierce, like, ah! And goes to stab at Jimothy. Jimothy, like, kind of backs up out of the way. It only gets the one attack, but the Knoll Witherling gets to go next. And it's going to try to... it's got its clubs. And once again goes for the double club. A 23 and a 10. So 1 hit, 1 miss. Jimothy manages to kind of shrug off the blows. Takes 6 bludgeoning damage. He does not look good, guys. But fortunately for Jimothy, it is now his turn. So he will use half his movement to stand up. And bring the character sheet down here where I can see it. He's got his short swords. Favorite enemy is Fae. Unfortunately, that doesn't help here. And Forest. So, spells, I think, yep. So we'll cast Hunter's Mark on the Knoll. And he will attack the Knoll. Actually, he will attack the he'll put the Hunter's Mark on the Witherling and attack that. Try to... Alright. So he does that. Since that was a bonus action, he doesn't get to make 2 attacks this turn, but he does make 1. That is not gonna do it. That's an 11 to hit the Witherling. And it has an armor class of... Wait, what does Hunter's Mark do exactly? Let's just check on the wording. All you do on RCD6. Yep, that doesn't help. Crap! That's too bad. Alright, and he has another 15 feet of movement. He'll take the opportunity attack from the Knoll. Four damage. Okay. not doing good here. Noel Witherling, number 2, attacks Bartholomew. Oh, an 18 and a crit. So that's going to be a total of 15 bludgeoning damage. This is not good. I think I'm going to TPK here, guys. Okay. That's it for the Noel. Bobby, what you got there, Bobby? Is it an action to wild shape? You use your action, yes. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, companion. Oh. Okay, that's fun. Circle of spores. What's this? Oh, he's got the halo of spores. Ah, he would have done that. So, yeah, it makes a... what is it? Your spell save DC. So both of them would... Wait, is that 10 feet? Space within 10 feet. So... that one's out of it, but these two would both have to make con saves because of his spore thing. I think the Witherling got it. And so did the Knoll. Okay. So it does nothing. Which, that's appropriate. There's Jimmy. Where'd Bobby go? Alright. So that won't do anything. That's okay. Yeah, he will wild shape, and then we have looking for bonus action. Guidance is action. So action, cure wound, good berry for. I think these are all. These are all actions, so you can't do that. Sorry, I'm not used to other Alright, well that's all Bobby can do there anyways, so we have to look that up because it's not. We'll bring this up and that way we can kind of go over everything. Not worried about that. Oh, it would just spend one creature anyways. Okay, so we're away. You gain the ability Symbiotic Energy. Why isn't that on the character sheet? You gain the ability to channel magic into your spores. As an action, you can expend the use of your wild shape feature to awaken those spores rather than transforming into a beast form. You gain 4 temporary hit points for each level you have in this class. So that's notable. Bobby's got 4 levels, so he gets 16 temporary HP. Let's put that in that box. Okay. When you deal your Halo Spores damage, roll the damage a second time. That's a turtle. Weapons. Alright. That's all we need to know about that. I'm just gonna pop this out so I have it. Okay. Anyways, Bobby is done. That's it for him. It's gonna be... Bobby would have moved. And since that Noel used his reaction already, can't do that. So, the Noel is going to move. How often is that feature? Because Bobby would have his reaction back now. Oh, there's symbiotic energy. Never mind. But, yeah, I can do it again. Alright, so reaction, he's got to make the con save. Oof, and he does. What a dick. Alright. Then Noel will attack Bartholomew. Actually, would he have gone that way? He was there. He'd probably go after Jimmy. Finish the job. Just, well, it's only got a 6, but they know enough to flank. Do they? They probably don't, to be honest. We'll put him back there. He'll make one attack. It's gonna be 9 piercing, which... that's gonna knock out... Jimmy. This is not good, guys. Now this Witherling gets to go. It's gonna go after Bobby. And attack. Oh boy. $15 and $21 both hit for 10 bludgeoning damage. Guys, this is not good. Oh, but now he could use the reaction on that, so hold on, hold on. That thing needs to make a con save first. And it fails, finally. Okay, come on, Bobby. What you got? What you got? Halo of Spores, so... because of the symbiotic entity, roll the damage a second time and add to the total, so... it's going to be 2d4 necrotic damage. Nope, never mind. It's not immune or resistant. Does 5. I mean, that's better than nothing. Okay. So then it attacked and did that damage. And it's Jimothy's turn. You'll have to make a death saving throw. That's a 3. Oh boy, this is gonna be a short stream. Okay. This Knoll Witherling attacks. First one misses, but the second one hits for 3. And it's Bobby's turn. Bobby, you need to... You gotta do something here, buddy. Oh, that's not right. Alright, he's gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on himself. That's gonna do 16 healing. Does he have any bonus actions? Chill touch. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like any bonus actions. The Knoll comes to attack. Oof, it misses. That's this Witherling. Oh, wait. Nope, Bobby, never mind. This Witherling goes. For a total of 10 bludgeoning damage. It's a good thing he healed. Okay. Come on, Jimmy. We believe in you. You can do it. Hey, a success. Okay. This is such a TPK. Does 6 bludgeoning. Medium encounter my ass. Alright. What is he going to do? Gotta have something. Alright, he'll cure wounds on himself again. And then he's going to try to move. This time 12. He'll take 3 attacks of opportunity. For real? Oh boy, okay. First one does 3 damage. Second one's gonna do 10 damage. And then the knoll gets an attack. And that's gonna do it. Guys, our intrepid heroes, they were defeated. Is this gonna be the end for them, though? Yeah, I think so. Guys, Jimothy and Bartholomew got eaten up by gnolls. This did not go well. Not for them at any rate. I think we can end the battle music. And we'll just go into the forest. Well, that is terrible. A terrible, terrible series of events. Well, that's very good. So, this can be a doable system. Sometimes it works out better than others. From what Steve was telling me when he was running his first time doing this solo, he didn't really... He did not have a successful mission with it. So, we're at about 90 minutes in. I think that means that we have an opportunity here to take a break real quick. We'll take our break, and when we come back, I think we'll have to design our next two PCs, and we can introduce them. So, yeah, maybe like 5 to 10 minute break, something like that. Go get some snacks. Go to the bathroom. Go pet your kitties. Yeah, hi. Sorry, she's down. She wants cuddles. I know, because everybody wants to say hi. She's a good girl. Alright, we'll take a short break, and then we'll be back. Hello, hello. Thank you for sticking around. If you are just joining us, we are returning from a TPK. Bom, 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 bom. Sadly, Jimothy and Bartholomew met their end at the hands of some old bounty hunters, of all things. Not good, not good. So that means we're going to be creating a couple of new PCs for the second half of this stream. So let's find some suitable background. We got the forest right now. I mean, forest isn't bad. We can do the forest. Yeah, why not? That works. It's soothing. So, we'll go to our first copy character template. This is essentially just a brand new character sheet. And let's see, actually, if I keep it over here. Yeah, that should do the trick. I'll move it over a little bit. Yeah, we'll go to there. Alright. Character sheet. We will use the Character Mancer because the Character Mancer is awesome. How is everyone doing tonight? Anyone who's in here at the time? Go ahead and throw that up there. And keep a better eye on it. Or something. So we do have Tasha's, but I've never done this customize your origin thing, and I'm a little hesitant too with no, I'm not gonna do that. Go back. Nope. Back. There we go. Okay, I think it's ready. I think it's good. Let's go. Oh, what should we be this time? There's so many races to choose from. Some of these are very similar. Let's go. You know, let's go with the Goliath. Why not? I'll go out of Explorer's Guide to Wildmount. I think they're basically the same thing, but let's go with the Goliath. Alrighty. So that's going to give us +2 to strength and +1 to constitution. Alignment. Well, we want to be a good guy, you know. Haven't really thought much about... So won't be evil. And I don't want to be lawful good. That's... I mean, it can be fun, I guess, for the right character, right party, but I think neutral good is a good base alignment. Like if you're trying to make characters that are going to work well together, neutral good is is definitely a good way to go, in my opinion. That way you don't have to necessarily be like 100% like by the book, like a lawful character, and obviously not, the, uh, well, the randomness of chaos. I was looking for the word there, sorry. Alright, we have a neutral good Goliath, medium size, speed 30. Common and giant. We're a natural athlete, so we'll have proficiency in athletics. Stone's endurance. You can focus yourself to occasionally shrug off injury. When you take damage, you can use a reaction to roll a d12 as your constitution modifier and reduce the damage by that total. After you use this trait, you can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest, so that's fun. Alright. So that's, yep, we're going with the Goliath. Is going to be our first character. Now, a class. So we did Ranger, and we did Druid for Bobby. I don't know, is it too hard to go Paladin? Is that too hard of a move? Like, I don't mean as in ease or difficulty of playing the class, I mean, like, is that, like, too hard of a turn? Possibly. But I should really play something more familiar. How about... Since I don't want to be forgetting their abilities during during the combats. Alrighty. So, how about we go with a... We will go Paladin. Fuck it. We already started. Let's do this thing. Alrighty. While it takes itself forever to load. I like to choose my skill proficiencies after I've chosen my background, so I don't like double dip. I'll hit next for now and come back to it later. Ability score method. Always roll. Always roll. And this is, yep, my 46 drop lowest. And there we go, 13, 16, 12, 15, 15, 14. That's not bad. Those are not bad stats at all. Okay. Like this. Excuse me, so they say strength is probably going to be your number 1. Charisma being your spellcasting should be number 2. Constitution should be number 3. We're gonna be in heavy armor, so having a high dex isn't going to really, be super beneficial. I think we might make that our dump stat. Intelligence 13, wisdom 14. I think this is our guy. And with that +1 to con, we get a 16 there. Yeah. This looks pretty good to me. Alright, next we get to choose the background. So, for this character, and yeah, I'm gonna do that. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Okay. Gonna need some names. And I don't have Toasty Cat in here to help me. Or Scarlet, apparently. This is no love tonight. Except for that troll with that fetish. What a weirdo. Alright, so Paladin, neutral good. That's okay. Should we do soldier maybe? Let's go with that. That'll probably work well with the character. Yeah, okay. So first we do the skill proficiency. We get intimidation plus one other one. Oh, come on. I think history is going to be a good one because that's one that came up quite a bit. At least with what I was doing. Tool proficiencies, land vehicles, and we always go with dice. Let's go with playing cards. That's fun. Specialty. Quartermaster. So what, was he on a ship? What do they have? Officer, Scout, Infantry, Cavalry, Healer, Quartermaster, Standard Bearer, Support Staff. Yeah, Quartermaster's fine. We can go with that. Let's roll up some traits. Let's see, I'm haunted by memories of war, I can't get the images of violence out of my mind. Ooh. I face problems head on. A simple, direct solution is the best path to success. Okay, yeah, that works. An ideal. Might in life as in war. No, we can't go evil. We'll re-roll that. Yeah, alright, we'll change him to a lawful good. That's fine. Bond. I fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. Then we have a flaw. The monstrous enemy we faced in battle still leaves me quivering with fear. Okay. Alright, so he's afraid of some big monster. That's fun. We can work with that, right? Alright. We'll go back to race. So I believe that was where we picked the alignment. You just let it all load back up. So we're having a good night? Yes. Yes, we are. Go back to class now to pick out those other skill proficiencies. Yeah, that's too bad about Jimothy and Bartholomew. Just wasn't there. Just wasn't gonna be their night, I guess. All right, we go with insight and persuasion. Back to background. We got everything there. We can hit next. Okay, we're still loading. It's fine. How to choose your equipment. We go with the class equipment. See, chainmail, holy symbol, 2 of, shield, or any martial weapon. So they're implying that I should have a shield, but yeah, you know what? I'll go the classic route. Sword and board. Long sword and shield. And we'll take those javelins for sure. Priest pack or explorer's pack? You kidding me? We're going with the explorer's pack, of course. We're a soldier, damn it. We have those things. We'll have the deck of cards since we decided to be proficient with cards. Makes sense. And spells. So we don't get any spells at first level, which that's fine. We don't need them. We don't get any feats either, but that's okay. We don't need those yet. Eventually. Now, for the name part. Alright. I like using this fantasy name generator here. Okay, that. Had to see why I was hearing myself. Alright, there we go. Makes sense, but alright. So we need a name. This is a Goliath. I wonder if we have Goliath names. Nope. Of course not. Alright, so Goliaths are giants, so we could go with that. Giant type. Siglog. Sabor. We should put this to a vote. Let's roll again. Ugar. Bob Rog. Nope. It's too soon. Too soon for another Bobby. Okay. I'm just gonna point this out here. That is wrong. That should not be. I need Galaxy's blurry thing, I think, for that. Jeez, there's two. Oh boy. Okay, we need new names. Fluto. I like it. He will be Fluto. Fluto it is. And let's see, according to document here, we'll kind of go through this, get some ideas. Now they have some names in there. Whatever I picked is fine. That. Okay, so comparable to adulthood. I wonder if they've got the. Oh, they've got it. Alright, so we'll put them. We'll make them 27, I guess. Now for the size. So, size modifier is 2d10. It's thinking. Okay. So 14. So the height is 6 feet plus 2 inches plus your size modifier in inches. So 14 inches is 1 foot 2 inches, so 7 foot 4. That's a respectable size for a Goliath. Alright, and weight in pounds, so 2d6 times the size modifier. So 2d6 is a 5, so oof. 14 times 5. Wonder. No, it didn't do it. Well, 5 times 10 is 15 plus 20, or is 50 rather, plus 20, so 70. That wasn't that difficult. So 70, 270 pounds. So Goliaths, they probably, like black eyes or. I would imagine the physical appearance. Yeah, they don't really go into it. Okay. So eyes, we'll go with black. Hair. Hair. I think that could be... Yeah, he'll be bald. Why not? That's Goliath-like, right? And they have like kind of grayish skin, or bluish gray skin, maybe. That's what I'm going with, bluish gray. I can spell. I promise. All right. That's it for that. I don't know what she's crying about. Everything looks tip-top there. Okay. So we'll probably have to adjust the name. Then we'll have to make tokens. I'll do that part later. There we go. I was about to say, it doesn't look quite right. Alright. Oop. And we've got the Missy visitor now. Alright, let's level up to 4, but we'll go one level at a time. Oh, and actually, let's do our things. So we've got show exhaustion tracking. We want to turn long rest on and off. On rather, so that we can just click it. Alright, so launch the level plus character mancer. And we'll see what level 2 has in store for Fluto. Let me see, you're sitting on my cord. Alright. So I want to keep this simple. I'm not going to multi-class. We'll just go right ahead and add a level of Paladin here. I like Ricky's rule where you roll, and if it's not at least the average, you take the average. So let's see what happens as I roll the die. And that's a 5, so we take the average. So we'll have, we get Divine Smite, Fighting Style, Preparing and Casting Spells. We get Sacred Oath. So that won't be till level 3. So yeah, alright. Features. Okay, so we've got the Divine Smite. It's starting at 2nd level. When you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target, in addition to the weapon's damage. The extra damage is 2d8 for a 1st level spell slot, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than 1st to a maximum of 5d8. The damage increases by 1d8 if the target is an undead or fiend to a maximum of 6d8. And we get fighting style, so we get to choose a fighting style. And I'd already said I'm going sword and board, so great weapon fighting is out. I could do defense. What's blessed warrior? What is a blessed warrior? Oh boy, okay. I don't know if this will tell me. Okay. I'm not going with that. Probably do protection. Yeah. I think that makes the most sense for him. Next spells. Now we get spells. We don't get many, I'm sure. We get to add 3 new spells. Okay, so we don't get cantrips as paladin. That's alright. We've got 3 spells that we know, so let's see. You can just, by expending spell slots, you can do that Divine Smite. Otherwise, there's other types of smites, like the Searing Smite, Thunderous Smite, Blast Ceremony, Command, Compelled Duel. Command? What's Divine Favor? Oh. Oh, it's a bonus action. Okay, I like that. We'll add that one. We'll do Cure Wounds. I mean... Wrathful Smite, maybe? Does psychic damage. Oh. Searing Smite. Command is good though. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with that. Don't at me. Gotta get some movement there in the chat, huh? Alright. Apply these changes. Alright. Level 3. And thanks, if you're watching, thanks for going through with this. Hanging out, as it were. Even if you are watching after the fact, that's fine. We still love you. To be fair, I probably would have quit after the TPK also. Alright. On to third level. So again, we're not going to multi-class. Just going to keep this simple. And plus, this is when we get our thing. Our like class feature or whatever. Or subclass feature. Our sacred oath. That's what it is. Alright, we know the rule. Nope. Guess it's going to be average. That's okay. Now let's choose our sacred oath. Oh. We've got a few here that I'm not familiar with. Let's see, I've done Oath of Vengeance. I played a Durogar paladin named Olent. He was fun. Olent, breaker of kneecaps. Conquest, Ocean, Vengeance, not Vengeance, Redemption. I don't want to do that. Oath of the Watchers. That seems like eh. Oath of Glory. What's the Oath of Glory? Oh, we'll learn all about that. I don't know. I'm not feeling Oath of Glory. Ancients, Watchers. Maybe the Oath of Conquest. I think that'll do. Alright, so Divine Health. Harness Divine Power. Huh, okay. That guided strikes looks fun. Alright, yeah, we'll go with that. We will go with that. Alright. Do we get to pick another spell? I don't think we do. Maybe. It's still catching up. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I think that's, I'm just going to cross-reference with the player's handbook real quick. Just to make sure I'm not screwing myself out of spell slots. Or, spells. Period. Let's see. Paladin. Oh. That was right there. Alright. So, yeah, where's the table? There we go. That's spell slots per spell level. So, with Paladin preparing and casting a spell. You prepare the list of Paladin spells that are available for you to cast, choosing from the Paladin spell list. When you do so, choose a number of Paladin spells equal to your Charisma modifier, plus half your Paladin level, rounded down, minimum 1. So charisma modifier is 1, 2, plus 2, and then half my level rounded down. Level 3 rounded, that is 1.5, so 1. Yep, okay. Okay, we are golden. That's really all we gotta do there. Level 3 was EAZ. Alright. One more level for Fluto. Oh, wait. Yeah, a character name. I would think. Alright. Launching Character Mancer. Sometimes it's fun just to make new characters. I haven't played this type of paladin in D&D before, so this will be a fun one. We're not going to play tonight. We're going to finish Fluto, and then we're going to make his companion. So yeah, we should probably start thinking about his sidekick. It's not going to be a sidekick though. It's all right. Can we get a good roll here? And again with the 5, so we're gonna do the average. Alright. Next up is that. Which we're not gonna, there's nothing to do with that. Oh. Could replace the fighting style. But I don't think we're going to. I want to keep the fighting style that we're doing. Then now we could do the ASI, or see if I did the intelligence and charisma by 1, but yeah. No, I think it makes more sense to go with the feat, and since this is the sword and board paladin, I think the only feat, the one that makes the most sense. So actually, let's just kind of roll through. I don't think they're going to show up on the stream. That's okay. Yeah, we're going to go with Sentinel. Oh, no ability score adjustment, which, that's alright. We'll deal. But now we can stop people from moving around the battlefield, and oh, now that I'm level 4, it should have, yep, room for 1 more spell. And I think, still just level 1 spells. Alright, alright. That's fine. Set that book back there. No, I didn't choose that. How did I get that? Seriously, how did I get that? Let's see if we can find... Here I go. Let's take a quick little read through here. Let's see. Get oath spells. Okay. So, Sacred Oath. Class feature. Okay, so oath spells don't count against number you have prepared. That's what I thought. So the oath spells are Armor of Agathis and Command. So those two are just always prepared. And they don't count against my prepared spells, so I'll have to fix that. If I would have known that. Yeah, this thing is super slow. Alright, so those two oath spells. Here, hang on. Still waiting on another one. Okay. So uncheck both of those. We'll add heroism. Why not? We'll we'll add bless too. And then we'll make sure to throw those two on since they're part of the thing. Since they're not supposed to count, but that's the thing that Character Mancer doesn't account for. But that is alright. Alright. Let's throw those spells down on Fluto quick. Before we forget. And then Armor of Agathis. Excuse me. And there we go. Good. Jimothy, or not Jimothy. That's so sad. Fluto is done, so I'm going to have to make a token for Fluto, and we'll go ahead. I think we're just going to go ahead and end it here tonight. So we will work on Fluto's buddy, who's yet to be determined. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Though you guys are really quiet, that's not a big deal. Yeah. So we are going to call it a night. Thank you again for hanging out. Join us Sunday. Sunday, we should be back to our Dungeon of the Mad Mage game. I would hope. Otherwise, there'll be more of this. But Monday is the big day. Monday is when we get back to our regular campaign, the Defenders of the Veil. So make sure you are here Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ricky will be back in the driver's seat. And we got some clowns that we have to kill or subdue, at least something. But awesome. Alright, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Y'all have a good night. We love you.